Hi, Dave Sussman back here, and I was standing there the other night and I was watching Vice President Pence doing his talk here at CPAC, and I looked over to my right, and in the media section with us was this incredible young boy. His name is Phoenix Legg, and he was standing in front of a camera with a microphone reporting on the political events that we saw. Phoenix, I wanted to introduce you to everybody because I thought everybody would get a real kick out of what it is that you're doing. So, how are you today?
Good. I'm doing great.
How old are you?
9.
You're 9 years old. And how long have you been into political reporting?
Pretty much since the primary started. I love watching the debates, and I think so. Pretty much since the primary started, that's probably when I got interested in it.
So, what about politics is of interest to you as a 9-year-old?
I won't say all of it, but I love watching the debates and what the media says, because you see the media is so biased in this time against our president, and I think that's a huge reason it's so interesting to watch this, is because one reason is, of course, because you have the media going against him, to our president, and to see his response. And I love watching the debates, and because you're in the same party, maybe, but you still have different views. You may agree on some things, but you still have different views, most likely. And so I thought it was really interesting watching the debates in the primaries and Clinton and Trump. I think they are all interesting.
We're going to put a link up. Is it your YouTube channel you have?
My blog.
And you have a blog, which is...
I have links.
Yeah, and you have links at the blog, and the name of the blog is?
PhoenixRisingInAmerica.com.
PhoenixRisingInAmerica.com. So all of our viewers are going to be able, and we'll put the links up for our viewers to see that. When you're doing the reporting, what is it that you like to focus on the most? Are you talking about issues, personalities, how it affects kids, what?
Well, my primary assignment is, to be neutral.
Okay.
That's my main thing. But, we do protests, and, we come to events like this. We go to campaign rallies, the thank you tours. So we do mainly that. So that's what we mainly do. We travel around the country, going to different events and stuff like CPAC. We'll go to the White House maybe, and report there on something that happened. So we mainly focus on events, protests, and stuff like CPAC.
Your perspective comes from the right. So, from a more of a conservative perspective, right? You more report on Republicans. You don't really. Do you go to any Democratic rallies or anything like that?
Well, we do our best to go to all. And
did you report on the Democratic primaries?
Well, I did do, we did do a little on that because, of course, I started doing this on the second debate, so you were already in, so where it was both. So now we're following the president. We do some on, what the Democrats are doing with the Senate,
right.
Like the Senate and confirming Trump's cabinet.
Yes.
So we do that. We do some reporting on the, what the Democrats are doing. But right now, we're focusing on the conservatives here at CPAC, and we do coverage on the Democrats.
What do you think of it all? What do you think of Trump? President Trump? What do you think of CPAC and the convention here?
Well, I think the convention is probably one of the biggest events I've been to. And I think it is really interesting seeing the President Trump's speech as president, and in the media pit as he criticized the media, and of course talked about issues. Conservatives and his supporters are one reason they supported him. And so I do think it's interesting. It's pretty neat.
What is it you'd like to do? Obviously, you're 9 years old and you've got a lot of time left to decide this, but is this something you want to do for your life? Political reporting?
I already am.
Right.
And I'd love to keep doing it.
That's a good answer. Well, let me just finish by asking you this. There's a lot of things you can report on. You can report on entertainment. You can report on sports. Why politics?
Well, I think it's such an interesting time of where we are in our country right now. You know, it's almost like we're in a second civil war, and politics is so dividing, and how the media is, you know, just putting out false stories. So that's my primary assignment, is to, you know, report the truth. And that's what I think lots of mainstream media outlets are not doing.
And what do you think of the mainstream media?
Well, there's some good channels, but I think most of it is biased.
How so?
Well, you look at the reporting, you know, you look at one channel, and maybe they're reporting on a Democratic town hall, and then there's other channels reporting on a Republican town hall, and you see the division, and many channels putting out fake news, and I think that is big, and I think that is one reason, well, a huge reason, a primary reason I'm doing this, because I think the mainstream media is biased at this time.
Wow. 9 years old, folks. Check out Phoenix Legg, and check out the blog on Ricochet. We'll put the links up for you. And watch for this kid. He's going to be going places. Phoenix, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Cool.
Thank you.
Young talent. Good luck to you.